they get a wave, I'm super stoked. I also like when I do my video stuff, I might clip out certain waves and make a little 1 minute edit of something. But for the most part, my like approach is I get like everything I see in that time. So if I shoot for like an hour, I get everybody, like,
Yeah.
at every level. And I'll see a kid and a dad maybe come out or whatever. And, they're totally beginning. And I might say, hey, especially if they're walking by me, I'm a little
Yeah.
lazy maybe to walk down the beach, but I'll say, hey, I got that wave. And I'm gonna put it up. I'll share it with you. Let me get your name. I'll put your name on there. And a lot of times
Oh yeah.
they're like, you got us, like me? And I'm like, yeah, I got you. And they're happy at that moment. And then, the way surfing is, I might see them, like, you don't see people like all the time, right? Like schedules and
Yeah.
locations. But maybe I run into them like 6 months later or a year later, and they remember that and they'll see me and they'll be like, I saw that video. That's so cool. And I showed it to my relatives in, Wyoming or Arizona. I think that trying to be on that same kind of like joy
Yeah.
that gives me. Um,
Yeah. I mean, it's a good way to look at it is like, you don't know what everybody's going through and stuff. You don't know what everybody's day is like. But like when you go take a kid surfing, like I said, it's a simple thing for you to do. Like we all go surfing, we all know how to do it. You throw a kid on there with you, and like your day is made because you're surfing.
right,
And then you're to them, like that might end up being like one of the best days of their life.
right,
Like to you, it's a simple thing to go surfing. It's just another day. But
right.
like the experience that you got to give somebody, like the effect it could have on them, especially like parents with autism and things like parents of kids with autism and like that. It just like it's something that they can hold on to too, I think, like because
Mhm,
of sometimes how little they get to have that. Like
mhm.
we
Right.
should all get to have somebody make our day every day.
Right.
But families like that deal with what you guys deal with, like you said, like most of your days are a lot harder. So when you
Yeah.
can have that day where your kid did something for the first time,
Right.
everybody around you accepted you, like that joy it can bring. Like that's why families come back. Like we have families come that they're like, we haven't gotten in the last 5 years, but we're still here every year
Heck
cheering.
yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah.
Like it just it makes people feel good. And I think especially like the world we live in now, like you got to make people feel good.
We don't need no thought control.